For the Ice Mask Gang here, and it's time for opening day of the 2017 baseball season. Here we go, opening day. Can you hear my new kitten, Lynx? Hey, Lynxie. He's 3 months old and is causing quite some mayhem down here in the recording room. Oh.
From Southeast Texas, we welcome you inside Minute Maid Park here in downtown Houston. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Cardinals and their former rivals from the NL Central, the Houston Astros. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, as we get set to get things going, it's the pitching that has to be considered.
Last time the Cardinals had opening day here in Houston, it was 2005, and the Cardinals, all the outfielders hit a home run.
No question about it.
Well, they got to repeat that here in 2017.
And to me, it looks like a staff that's capable of getting the job done.
The game's count starting now. It's opening day. It's the show. And it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Houston Astros.
Quickly now,
Carlos going to Carlos Martinez. Well,
starting pitching assignment here.
They're actually going with Dallas Keuchel. I hope that's not pronounced it right.
Now a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Steve, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
I'll tell you what, this team has their ace on the mound, so it's probably not going to take a whole lot of offense to get a win for them.
Dallas Keuchel gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. EK, what do you got?
Nostalgic this is for me because my first ever baseball Major League game was 2005.
Very solid.
I had opening day in Houston there, so like very nostalgic for me. Yeah, let's win here, boys.
And with that, let's call on a look at how the
Bregman,
Astros
Correa, Altuve, and Reed on the infield. Tucker, Gomez, and Springer along the outfield. Castro is behind the plate.
Talking about one of the great talents in today's game.
Here's Dexter Fowler, who leading off for the Cardinals.
Really everything you can.
His first full year as a Cardinal, and here we go.
Fowler heads for the box, ready to lead this one off today.
Dexter Fowler.
Now here's
Dex swings, and he's on base for the Cardinals.
He's going to have himself a leadoff single.
Well, first pitch of the game, a lot of guys on the mound are thinking, all right, let's just get ahead here with the fastball. And he was having none of it at the plate. Drives this one for a solid single to start things out.
The former Astro.
Carlos Beltran will stand in now, a Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago. Keuchel pauses. Here's
Fowler's running.
Pitches a cold strike. The throw.
He's gunned down.
Nice play there to pick
Fowler's gunned down on his first throw base attempt of the season.
Well, he did a good job to get on base with the leadoff single, but then he got a
next pitch to the Cardinals right fielder.
The first pitch, and they throw him out pretty easily at second base.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Gomez is in his tracks now, and that's out number 2.
Now here comes Pujols.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Albert Pujols.
Albert Pujols will stand in as he'll get a break from playing the field and be the DH here in this one.
Yeah, it's a nice luxury to have here in an interleague ball game. You give him a little bit of a break from the field, but you still keep that big bat in the lineup.
First pitch to Albert.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a swing by
Pujols,
and this
deep!
ball is hit high and
Home
deep,
run,
and
St.
you can
Louis.
forget about it. Way out of here.
1-0 Redbirds.
A solo shot for Albert Pujols, and the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
And you know, after a month down in spring training, near the end, you start to get a little anxious waiting for the season to get going. I guarantee you, he's been looking forward to this at-bat for about a month.
Here's Yachty now.
It makes him wait worthwhile.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina.
Yadier Molina.
Line toward the alley in left center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Yeah, not exactly the time to raise the warning flags just yet, but it's not often you'll see him give up 3 hits in the first inning. It's easy to sit here and say, maybe he doesn't have his best stuff, but it wouldn't surprise me at all to see him run off a string of 8 in a row either.
Here's Holiday now.
Matt Holliday standing in now. Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
I'll bring up Luke Voigt, Cardinals rookie first baseman.
Batting sixth.
Stepping in, Luke Voigt, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Come on, Luke.
Belted high and deep
Voigt
into
deep.
right center. Gomez looking up.
3-run home run, Cardinals, 4-0 Redbirds.
And that, folks, is his first home run in the big leagues. It's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. I remember mine. I hit it in my first at-bat of the 1992 season against the San Diego Padres. It's hard to describe exactly what you feel as you round the bases, but as you can imagine, it's pretty awesome. You know, hopefully he can get that ball back soon so it can go in his trophy room.
Here's Carpenter now.
Here's Matt
So
Carpenter.
playing third base this season.
Number 13.
As he's first pitch swinging here, and this is on the ground toward the hole. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, he has really taken a pounding out there. That's
Here's
6
Wong
hits
now,
he's
getting to
given
start
up in
second
just
base
this
this
inning
season.
alone, and it's beyond time for a change. You've got to get him out of there.
Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. Oh, and this goes right past him.
Here
And
comes
he's
Carpenter.
not stopping
Wong
as
taking the third,
base
going
coach
for the
Jose
triple.
Kendo's waving him in. And they're not going to
Another
get
run
him.
for
He's
St.
in there
Louis.
at the plate.
And that play was just an absolute mess. I mean, if you want to see a manager lose his mind, try letting a guy score from first on an error. And that's an absolute gift of a run there.
Here's Diaz now, Cardinals shortstop. His second year in the majors.
Standing in now, Diaz. Line drive to left.
Alegmes.
Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
I think that's 6-0 Redbirds.
And the
I was
round
right.
is officially on now. I don't think I'm quite ready to say this game is over. I've seen 6-0 leads evaporate many times before, but I think I like my chances being up a 6 spot.
Still a base for Ledmus Diaz.
He's in there easily at second. Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. Oh, and
here comes Diaz.
Base coach and heads for home. On the throw.
He's out at home. He's been gunned down.
All told, 10 men come to the plate here.
6 of the Cardinals after half an inning.
Now to the bottom of inning number 1. St. Louis is out in front, 6-0. Time now for a hometown Astros starting lineup. What's the key for them to win this series?
Altuve, Gomez, Correa, Springer, Rasmus, Tucker, Fried, Bergman, and Castro. Or the 99 for the Astros and the Cardinals are going with Carlos Martinez. He's 6'0", 185 pounds. He's 25 years old.
What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, Matty, when you talk about wins and losses, he only had 1 loss last year. 1 loss. Very good, very lucky, but mostly very dominating. He'll look to carry that into this one.
Now that we have
Carpenter, Diaz, Long, and Voit along the infield. Holiday, Fowler, and Beltran along the outfield. Molina is behind the plate for the Cardinals.
Well, Matty, Dexter Fowler.
Yadier Molina is the captain this year.
Lanky outfielders with those great strides that can cover ground. Does a great job of running down balls. Has a good throwing arm. And basically just a reliable outfielder.
Jose Altuve will come forward now to start the inning, and with his guys down 6 in the early going, they're going to need to put something together here or risk being blown out.
Yeah, and I think the big thing here is you've got to come up with something, even if it's just 1 run. You got to let those guys over there know that you haven't given up and that you're going to
fight them until the last out. First pitch from Carlos.
Out in front of it, strike 1. And he takes strike 2.
And struck him out.
Strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
And for as hard as he throws, he's not just a thrower out there. I mean, this is pinpoint accuracy with his fastball. He puts it right on the knees on the inside corner. Not a whole lot you're going to do with that pitch.
Here's Carlos Gomez. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
Whoa, kitty. He's running up on top of me like a weird idiot. Strike him out!
He's kept off base here, and there are 2 away now.
He hasn't wasted any pitches so far early in the game. That's 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts already. So if these first 2 hitters are any indication, there could be a whole lot more of these to come.
Here's Carlos Correa now. A little tapper. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Carlos Beltran.
Here's Beltran here, lead off the second.
And what will they do for an encore after the first inning they put together?
Well, you know, Matt, they might not have to do anything at all. That's how good the first inning was.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, and Lawrence is a good umpire. I've seen him get some stares from lefty hitters.
Beltran,
away,
deep right field.
Maybe only a handful of
gone.
See you later.
Home run, Carlos Beltran. Home run for the Cardinal right fielder.
A solo shot here for Carlos Beltran as this lead swells to 7-0.
7-0 Redbirds.
And about the only silver lining to this one from a defensive standpoint is the fact that it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. So you can survive.
Here's Pujols
this
now.
guy's hitting just solo shots. It's when he's doing his damage with 2 or 3 guys on base that things can really get out of hand in a hurry.
Albert Pujols will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And
Pujols!
I think you appreciate that as a pitcher,
Caught
but
by the center fielder.
You don't have it, you don't have it. Looks like this is going to be one of those
Here's
times.
Yachty.
Yadier Molina digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Shot towards second, but right
Caught.
to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Now batting.
Here's Holiday now.
Digging in to try it again, Matt Holliday. He singled his last time up. Keuchel gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired.
Now,
But the Cards add on just a bit, courtesy of this solo
Carlos
home
Beltran
run.
gets
On
across
to the
another
bottom of
run.
inning number 2.
Heading to the bottom of the second.
George Springer strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need
Strike
a good inning
one.
here to get them back in the game.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Good power curveball there, and he's in control 0-2.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you
Struck him
something else
out.
to think
98
about
on the
altogether.
gun for
And he
Martinez.
takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone.
And, you know, it's pretty safe to say that anytime you give a guy 7 runs of support here in the first half of the ball game, he's probably
Here's
going to be
Rasmus
okay
now, the
out there.
DH.
And he gets the first out of this inning here.
Colby Rasmus
Swing
swings
and a
misses
miss.
there, so he's down 0-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
Oh, he lifts a high
Fouled off,
pop-up,
Molina.
drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
We could hear him all the way up here in the booth. Just a big old, ugh! Well, that's what pop-ups will make you do.
Preston Tucker gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he'll try
Ball
to get him
one.
to chase the fastball
99
there,
on
but
the
he lays
gun, though.
off 1-2.
All right, so he sort of wasted one up right there. Now I think we'll see a breaking ball down in the zone, trying to get him to swing and miss.
Got him looking,
And he
that
just
ends
looked
the
at it. He
inning.
didn't even swing.
1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0.
Heading into the third here in Houston.
A beautiful day here in the Space City as we're all set for the start of the third inning on the show. Brad Peacock is going to come.
For the
Seeing as
he's
though
6'1",
it's just the third inning, he
210
may be asked
pounds,
to
and he's
work for a
29
while.
years old. Here's Luke Voigt now, the
Steps
rookie
in with
first
another
baseman
shot
stepping
to
in.
do some damage after hitting a 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance.
And when you think about it, Matty, it's pretty scary when a guy...
Oh, hold on here.
Voigt!
Well hit into
Deep!
deep left center.
Left
And
center!
this one's coming back.
Get up, baby, get up, get up, good! Home run, Luke Voigt!
So a solo shot here to
8-0
left
St.
center
Louis.
field. His second home run of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
How's this for a welcome to the ball game? One pitch and see you later.
For the 12-time world champions,
That's not
there's nothing
gonna make
better
that fine.
than seeing rookies come up and continue what they once did. Now here is Matt Carpenter now.
Here's Matt Carpenter. Swing and a drive. This
Carpenter
one's
deep
to
off the
right,
wall.
But that'll stay in the park as it's off the
Carpenter's on base with a single. I'll bring up
wall.
Colton
To
Wong
the plate,
now.
Colton Wong. He came
Cardinals
through
second
with an
baseman this
RBI
season.
single in his last at bat.
from third string to first string.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bunt attempt here as he
Bunting.
gets this one down. And they tag
The bunt
him
is
out, but this'll
successful.
work as a sort of a sacrifice as the runner moves up.
Here's the Levis Diaz now, the Cardinals shortstop.
He reached on a single in his first
Barely for spring training to obtain retain his starting job from Paul DeYoung. But Diaz deep
and deep to left center field. But that'll
off the
ricochet
wall.
off the facade out there in left center. The runner from
The lead
second
misses on
crosses
second
the
with the
plate,
double.
make it 9-0.
9-0 St. Louis.
I love the way this
Here's
guy
Dexter
just
Fowler
lets it
now,
rip.
who's 2 for 2 with 2 singles.
It really doesn't matter to this guy. He's just going to go up hacking, and he drives in a run right here as he just drills this one for 2 bases.
Line
Hit and
back over
run.
second. And
Diaz
that's
on
in
the way
there,
to
base
plate.
hit.
Will score.
And the run is in to score from second. It's a 10-0 score.
2-0 St. Louis.
Carlos Beltran leans in, looking to replicate his last at-bat when he launched a solo home run.
Well, we'll see how they try to pitch him this time. If he
Fowler's off and running.
He may jump the yard again.
And they
Fowler with
get
the stolen
Fowler
base, his
as he
first
takes
of the
second
year.
with ease.
Well, it's still early, and no lead is ever safe when you've got more than half the ball game to go. But you have to wonder if maybe it might not be a bad idea to put up the red light with the lead where it is.
No! Do not put up red light. Go green light again.
Runner goes for third. Liner toward right center. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Albert Pujols
Behave, animals,
drives
please.
into the box now.
Here's
Launch
Pujols
one
now.
over the wall back in the opening frame. Hard liner to center field. That's in there. Base hit.
Here he comes, Dexter Fowler on his way to the plate.
And a relay home.
He will
And
score.
right in
Another
time
run for
as the
St.
run
Louis.
scores.
Tack on another run there. They put up 11 now.
Here's Yachty
This
now.
offense is definitely running on all cylinders.
11-0 St. Louis.
To short, hit
Yachty.
hard. He's got it. Over
One
to
out.
Altuve for the force, and that'll be that. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. We'll head now to the
11-0
home half of
St.
inning number
Louis.
3. It's the Cardinals 11 and the Astros nothing. A.J. Reed will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
I think he needs to cut down on his swing a bit, get a little more compact, because he ain't going to be touching those fastballs.
Struck him out.
The third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away. Number 2 digs in here for his first appearance.
Number 2.
And that's taken for strike 1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Straight smoke right there. Both pitches in the upper 90s.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. Jason Castro will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1, 2, 3 innings.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control 0-2.
And there's number 8.
Tsunami time.
Got him swinging.
Struck him
and that will
out.
end the inning. So add one
Tsunami
more name
at
to
Bush.
the record book here as he strikes out this. Matt Holliday
here at Minute Maid Park.
1 for 2.
Here's Holliday
Singled and
now.
grounded out so far. First offering on its way. Hit hard towards second. Throw to first in time.
Got that, 1 for
gone here
3.
in the fourth.
Here's Voigt now.
Voigt stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hot shot on the ground to short. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth.
Third baseman.
He's Carpenter
Matt
now.
Carpenter will dig in. Last year's recipient of the Silver Slugger Award for NL second baseman. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Springer is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning as this side is retired. Jose Altuve will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
And taken in out there for the first out.
Here's Molina for first out.
Up next for the Astros.
Carlos Gomez is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him on just 3 pitches.
Hit
Wong
out towards second.
to Voight. Sorry.
Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
The batter, number 1.
Carlos Correa digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch
Here's
when it's coming
Tsunami
in
with
that high.
pitch.
And
Struck him out!
as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Astros go down 1-2-3. They trail in this one. Colton Wong.
Here's
heads for
Wong
the box
now.
to start off the
Cardinals
fifth in this
second
one.
baseman.
Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. He pulls this one into right, and the leadoff man gone now to start the fifth.
Here's Lemus Diaz
will
now.
stand in now, the recipient of a National League Silver Slugger Award for his contributions at shortstop last year. Hit hard on the ground at third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. Dexter Fowler steps in after hitting an RBI single this last time around. He's running towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Low throw, and he can't handle
Still
the
a base
short
for
hop.
Diaz, the second of the game. Kitty. On Dex.
On the ground up the middle. And that's through into center
Diaz
field.
is way to
Base hit.
play.
He'll come home with it. On the throw from Gomez is there. He's out at the plate. Carlos Beltran steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Runner goes for second. And they won't get Fowler as he takes second with ease.
Hey, Lynx. Hey, Lynxy.
Line toward the gap in
Beltran will
left center.
stay in the game.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
He gets on
In to
base,
score,
and
the runner from
with
second,
a double,
and
he is
will
safe to
pull
stay
into
in the
second
game.
with an RBI double.
Here's
Albert
Pujols now.
Now launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Sorry, that's my cat right there playing with the mic.
First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and he gets
Pujols,
it.
deep!
In the
Left
air to
field!
left.
Goodbye!
Does another one. He does. It's another home run.
Home run, Albert Pujols.
Albert Pujols, a 2-run shot. His second of the game as this lead got even wider.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Here's Yachty now, who's the verge of being pulled from the game.
Here's the catcher,
If he doesn't get on base here.
Shot back up the middle.
And he's staying in the game. Or will Matheny pulling back for a faster player.
Matt Holliday gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point.
Here comes Matheny sitting out his son Tate. Tate Matheny's in as a pinch runner for Yadier Molina. Get some more speed out there.
There goes the runner. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Back goes Gomez, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And the runner from second is in to score, and he's in there safely. He's got a double. Luke Voigt will dig in looking for more. Already 4 RBIs to this point.
Well, he's getting that great chance to drive in runs, and he's taking advantage of it.
There's a swing.
Voigt deep right field. Goodbye, home run, Luke Voigt.
As that one, without a doubt, is gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
Well, we wondered what he'd have to do for an encore. Here it is. His 3rd home run of the ball game. He's having an afternoon to remember so far.
Hit hard to short. Correa scoops it up. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. But tack on 6 more as they just continue to turn. Matheny will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching, number 22.
George Springer will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ball game to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And a good pitch, but he gets quite a lot of it.
Home run,
And in fact,
Astros.
he got more than a lot of it. He got all of it. It's a home run. A solo shot here to left, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind. Stepping in now, Colby Rasmus. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the 1st out.
Left fielder, Preston.
Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Preston Tucker is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
A lot of these guys have come into these at-bats trying to be the aggressor, trying to make something happen. But what has happened is that they've swung and missed themselves into some early holes.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. A.J. Reed comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Link.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
And this has been a pretty good comeback from that leadoff home run.
Struck him out.
That retires the side, and that will do it. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit. The
Here's
home
Wong
run.
now.
No
We have the
errors,
inning for St. Louis.
and no one left on base. 5 innings complete. The Cardinals lead it 17-1. This is pulled into right. He dives. Did he catch
What
that?
a catch.
He did. What a play there for the 1st out.
Number 36.
At the plate, Diaz. He's
There's
looking
11
to go
Diaz
4
now.
for 4 with a base hit right here. Swinging a hard liner to center field.
It's baseball,
And
Link.
2 are gone now here in the visitors'
It's
half of the
baseball.
6th.
If there was ever a guy who needed a quick inning, that's him right there. He's been hit pretty hard prior to this inning, so this is a nice way to rebound for him right here.
Lined hard toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
The left fielder.
Carlos Beltran will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning. As we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run to help get this offense rolling. Randall Grichuk will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with two gone and a runner at first. Chop foul at the plate, strike one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. So Randall Grichuk will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Number 2 will come in now to start things out here in their half of the sixth as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just one hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Now batting, catcher, Jason Castro.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one.
0-1 again, and he's at 100% on first pitch strikes, now in the middle innings of this one. No wonder he's pitched so well.
1 run, just 1 hit, 1 error so far for the Astros. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Well, if you're just
tuning 12 strikeouts so far.
For Martinez. The last 4 guys that have come to the plate. Here they are in order, and he's set down all 4 of those guys, all via the strikeout.
Gets a small piece near the plate. Gonna be a tough play. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Number 35 is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 35.
Randall Grichuk come on, and as he's newly entered into the ball game, he'll get his first plate appearance now here in inning number 7.
Here's Grichuk now.
That ball's headed for the gap in left center.
Swing, and that one's into the corner.
And Gomez will get this one in off the wall. And he's going to make it. He's in at
Grichuk
second
is in there
base
with a double.
Albert Pujols.
Here's Albert now.
As he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Gomez ranging back.
God, home run, Albert.
So a 2-run shot to left center, his 3rd home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on
for a
here.
second.
We've definitely seen a lot of offense in this game, but the bulk of it's come right here from this guy. I mean,
here's Matheny now.
I don't even know where to tell you to pitch this guy. He's hitting everything in sight.
Into the box.
First pitch to Tate.
As he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards
second. On base for the Cardinals.
Through for a hit.
And here's a case on the mound where he's trying to sneak a first pitch fastball by him, but he was having none of that at the plate. He just sends it right back where it came from.
And there he goes.
Matheny's off and running.
Pitches a cold strike. The throw.
Still on base for Matheny.
And he's in there easily at second. No one out with a runner at second. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And he's not stopping as third base coach Jose Akendo's waving him in. The run scores from second, and he will pull into second with an RBI double.
And with that, they're up to an even 20 runs now in the game. And I'll tell you, I like high-scoring ball games as much as the next guy, but enough is enough already. Call off the dogs, man.
But an atom ball right to him for the first down.
Okay, Wade, that's enough, boy.
Well, he's not really fooling anybody so far out of that bullpen. Here's another hard hit ball. They're not going to get anything to show for it.
I have a cat on my
Whatever he's
shoulders,
throwing out there
guys.
so far ain't working.
Yeah.
Hits it high and deep out to center field.
Please.
Racing back. Out of here.
Home run, Matt Carpenter.
It counts just the same. A home run.
There's Wong now.
Two-run shot to straightaway center. Number 148 for his career. As this lead got even wider. Line drive to center field. And that's into the outfield for a
And Link is
base
playing with the
hit.
headset,
Oh,
of course. Double for Colton Wong. Here's to Ledmus
Now
Diaz
batting,
now, the
Diaz.
Cardinals
He'll look to
shortstop.
keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. Runners on his way to third. To short, hit hard. Correa fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Here's Dexter Fowler now, 5 for
Diggin
5.
looking to make this a very memorable ball game as he's already 5 for 5.
You know, if he just fell down in the box and made snow angels in the dust, it would still be a game to remember, Matty.
Well
Dexter.
hit the other way, and it's into the gap.
Make it 6 for 6.
And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Well, if you want to point fingers at who's to blame for this disaster,
There's
I think you're
Grisham
gonna
now.
need both hands. The
Yeah, 6-run
pitching,
inning
the
for St. Louis.
batting, the defense, the execution. Just draw a line through this one. This one's been an absolute disaster.
Shot back up the middle. Gomez there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But not before they come up with 6 runs this half inning on the strength of a couple of
23 to
home
1
runs.
St. Louis.
7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Cardinals are out in front. Mike Leake will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Carlos Gomez will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. A chance here at least for this guy to get some work in what should be a fairly low stress appearance.
Yeah, but it seems like these outings are where you relax a little bit too much, you give up 3 runs, and then watch your ERA climb by another point. They'll need to guard against that.
And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Now batting.
Leak into his motion. First pitch on the way. Carlos Correa comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Here's Leaks.
On the ground to the right side. Voit over to his left, and the underhanded throw gets him for the out. George Springer will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Well, their only
And
hit.
that's just a carbon copy of
And
the
reached 8
last
from
pitch.
number 8
And
is a
we'll have to
strikeout.
leave it there as this is strike 9. 1, 2, 3, go. Pat Neshek will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep
Well,
this
McCarron on Pat
deficit from
Neshek
growing
now.
any larger. Albert Pujols comes to the plate looking to do something only a handful of players have ever done. Hit 4 home runs in a single game.
And this is exciting, and I wouldn't doubt him at all, Matty. I mean, he's obviously seeing the ball really well right now.
Springer is there, and a big sigh of relief out on the mound as Pujols is retired on just 1 pitch. Matheny strides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Now at the plate, Matt Holliday will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Stephen Piscotty will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with the runner
Here's
at first
Piscotty
and 1
now.
down in the inning. He's running towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick. This is line to left. Tucker is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Here's Luke Voigt now.
Is into the box now. He hit one over the wall back in the fifth. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stephen Piscotty will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Colby Rasmus will dig in for a third time now. He's popped out and grounded out so far. Number 26 will come in and pitch now. Jerko has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman. Number 11 is also into the game as he takes over at short.
Mustard Man.
And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first
The
out.
trio of rookies for the Cardinals.
Preston Tucker
Bitch,
ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. One run, just one hit, and 2 errors thus far for the Astros. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Struck him out as his woes continue as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. A.J. Reed will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started
Did not
here.
mean to do that.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
We are now through 8 after this pitch.
Now
They'll
a swing
make that
and a
one
ball
more
popped
pitch.
high in the air over toward foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Did a good job to shorten
And
up
another
and protect
pitch.
the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is.
Struck him out. We're through 8, finally.
Off his shoulders, side retired. In now.
Here's Jed Jerko now.
He'll get to take his first cuts here. Into the windup and the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Gomez. 1 out.
1 away.
Second baseman, number 16.
Colton Wong steps in. He scored after reaching on a single his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is hit hard up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Now
Number 11 stands in for the first time. Here comes the first pitch. Runners on the move for second. Hard hit ball to second. And the hit and run works perfectly. A base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. And now there's no happier person in the ballpark. Number 11 has just recorded his first hit as a big leaguer, and as you'd expect would happen, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
And you know, Matt, nothing can quite prepare you for this kind of moment. Of course, as a player, you always expect to do well, and in your head, you've got a certain idea of what it's going to feel like, but there's quite a difference between imagining how it's going to feel and then actually getting that first hit.
Runners breaking for the plate, and they roll the dice with the squeeze, and he gets it down. So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze.
Boy, that's just the most exciting play in baseball right here. You're going to see him breaking on first movement at third base. So this is do or die at the plate.
Hello, you're live with the Ice Mask Gang. We're in the 9th here on opening day.
And he gets the job done.
Like, comment, subscribe if you're new.
As he'll go after a
Grichuk
hard
swings
sinker
at
that
it.
time and falls behind 0-1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Right, especially starting off an at-bat.
Hit hard up the middle, and that's in there. Base hit, and he's not stopping. His third base coach Jose Akendo's waving him in. And this
DeJong will score.
And the run will score easily.
Here's Pujols now.
Steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy, and it can definitely fire up the team when someone comes through big time with 2 outs.
Over to Altuve
Into the
for
inning.
the force, and that'll be that. Trevor
Rosenthal's in to close it out here.
To close things down here in the 9th. Number 2 will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long, long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now, but hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average. So you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
And he struck
him out.
And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game. Jason Castro will dig in. Took a cold 3rd strike his last time.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. You wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
High in the air out to center field. Fowler is there. And that's the second
1 out
of the
away
inning.
for the end of the first game of the 2017 season.
The second baseman.
Astros are down to their final out now. And striding in, the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. In there, no balls and a strike. And he lays off for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw to first, he'll be in time to record the final out, and the Cardinals move
And the
to
Cardinals
1-0
take
on
their
the young
first game of the
as
season.
this ball game is
There'll be a
over.
lot more of
This
those
is one that
upcoming.
wasn't exactly keeping you on
But
the
you get
edge
to
of your
that throughout
seat.
the season,
But
time
if you're
goes on
a fan of
tradition.
offense, then you had to
But don't
enjoy
expect
it.
you
And they
get
get the victory
get every
here
game
by
until
a
the playoffs.
double-digit margin.
Okay, there's too many games. I don't want to overload this channel. So yeah, I will see you all next time with more
One
on
more
Cardinals
look
Baseball
at
with the
the
Ice
final
Mask
line
Gang.
score there
This
to
is
see
Trevor
the great
signing
pitching
out. See you
performance
guys
that
next
led
time.
his guys